Hello everyone, and welcome to the TechHub.training Excel solution for the Audit, Intern, Atrocities challenge. For this challenge, we've been given 3 different sheets of data. This first one, it shows all of our payables or liabilities that are outstanding as of year end. In the cash disbursement sheet, this shows us all the payments that we made shortly after year end. It says through February 6th. And then for each of these payments that were made after year end, the receiving report basically just shows when the corresponding goods and services were received. Now the first thing that we're going to want to do is check to see if these payments were included as liabilities at year end. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is with a lookup. And I like using X lookups. So for my lookup value, we're going to use the reference number, and we're going to search for that reference number in this array of reference numbers. Let's see. Now, just for the sake of making things easier, when we copy down our formula, you're going to want to make sure that this is absolute. And if you don't know how to make a reference absolute, you basically just select the array and then click F4. Then for the return array, I think the case asks for invoice date, and so we'll go ahead and do the same thing here and make that absolute as well. Then if it's not found, the case says to specify as such, not found. The match mode, we want an exact match, so we'll put a 0 there. And then just for kicks, we'll search from first to last, though I'm not sure it matters in this case. Perfect. So we've got our inverse date for the first one. We'll go ahead and drag this formula down. Slowly but surely. All right, and you'll notice that if the reference was found at year end, it will return the invoice date. However, if it was not, it wasn't found. And we'll need to do some more investigating with these missing payments. Now, I'm sure there's probably a far more efficient way to do this, but I'm an Excel beginner myself, and so this is how we will be doing things today. I think there's 1 or 2 more up here. Yep. Grab those. Grab this. Okay. Copy that data over here into our missing payments section. And then, now that we have our missing payments that we're missing as liabilities as of year end, we want to check to see when we received the goods or services associated with these missing payments. And we'll do that with another lookup. Now for the lookup value, we'll again use the reference number. To look up the array, we'll use the invoice number here and make that absolute. And the return array, we want to see when the goods or services were received, so we'll use that date received here and make that absolute as well. If not found, I'm not too worried about that here. Match mode, let's do an exact match. And search mode, I guess you can say first to last if you'd like again. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and copy this formula all the way down. Now, if we had the liability after year end, we're all in the clear here. However, you'll see with this Spectral Sourcing Solutions invoice, we received the goods or services before year end, and it was not included on our vendor invoice detail report. So this is our unrecorded liability here. Now, this one's clearly not material, but at least you found it and you can keep your bonus. Thanks again for joining us for this challenge. We'll catch you again next week.